Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining me. My name's Lisa Monoson, and I am a national Avon leader with the team Moneymakers, and I love to come on YouTube and do training videos, beauty hauls, and also just extra support for Avon reps. So thanks for joining me. If you find these videos great, do me a favor if you haven't already subscribed and click down below and hit that subscribe button, and the bell will remind you when I have new videos loading. So thanks. So today our video is all about the number one reason I think that a lot of people are not having sales success in their Avon business. And I think it comes down to this main number one thing, and it's your mindset. If you have started your Avon business and in your mind you're already like, oh, nobody's gonna buy from me, I don't think, my husband's not supportive, or my family's not supportive, or I don't know, I just don't think I can do this. If that is all what's going on in your mind, that's the first step right there that is going to inhibit you from being successful. So number one thing, you gotta stop the negative in your brain, you gotta stop the negative around you, and you need to say, you know what, I can do this. I've got mentorship, I've got people I can go to, and I myself am the only one that needs to pull myself up and say, you know what, you can do this. And the number two thing that goes alongside that is actually putting your plans and your goals into motion. So the number one thing, like I said, being the mindset, you got to start with that. But then from there, you need to have your goals set out for each day. What are you going to do in your business to help you be successful? How many books are you going to hand out? Who are you going to speak to? Who are you going to follow up with? And so on and so forth. So get your plan together. Make sure you're taking those Avon University classes that just launched a few weeks ago. And definitely talk to your upline or your sponsor if you feel like you've got some struggles or doubts. They will help ease your mind and help you feel more confident in your business, especially if this is the first time you've ever done something like this. Normal nerves of, oh my gosh, will I be successful? Of course that happens with everybody. It happened with me. I thought, oh my gosh, I've got 3 kids, because I was pregnant with number 3 when I started, and before I knew it, he was there. So I had the newborn, a 2-year-old, and a 4.5-year-old. And I had like, how am I gonna juggle this? How am I gonna juggle the children and be able to run a business? And you know what? I wanted it bad enough to where I did not want to go back and work the home daycare I had been running. And I didn't want to go back to, having a regular job where I'd have to leave the children in daycare and my job would be paying for daycare. So it was like, okay, you need to make this work. And you need to figure out how you're going to juggle life balance and children and family. And you know what? I got myself up every day. I had my plans together of what I would do the night before, and I put it in motion. And if that meant, making sure my books were prepared, the diaper bag was set, the car was ready, where was I going that day with the kids? Did I have playgroup? Were we headed to doctor's appointments? Did we have grocery shopping to do? How many books in that day could I get out of my hands and get some names and phone numbers to make it work for me that day? And it was a day-to-day thing when my kids were younger. Now that my kids are grown and I've got grandbabies, it's different because I have more, life is still busy in different ways, but my business has changed and evolved in different ways to where I have more time to spend on the computer, for example, and do a little more social media. When I'm out doing my normal errands, I'm still prospecting and talking with everybody that I know and putting those plans into action. So again, if you feel stuck and you feel like, I just don't have a good plan of action, then that is where, reach out to your sponsor and say, I need some assistance on how I'm supposed to juggle all of this. Some of you may also be working full-time jobs or part-time jobs and trying to figure out how to incorporate, Avon into that. And we definitely have ways that we can work with you and, help you get on the right path. So again, number one, mindset. Stop thinking that stinking thinking and get going with the positive thinking that you will be successful with this. And if your why and your dream is big enough, you will be. If you've got a reason like I cannot go back to what I was doing before, then you're gonna make this work for you. And then 2, feet on the street, don't sit on the couch. Don't sit here and go, oh, my business, I couldn't sell anything, nobody bought from me, and then look back at your activity over the last 2 weeks time frame and be like, well, like really give a good look. What did you do over the last 2 weeks? Were you sitting watching Netflix for binge watching? Were you out doing something to make it productive? This business is not a get rich quick. You have to put the work out there, guys. And I think one of the other things that has to kind of do with mindset, and this is my number 3 for this video, is, and like I said, it goes alongside mindset, is do you feel like you're stressing on the word, I'm selling Avon? A lot of people do, because they go, my gosh, I am selling Avon and I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to feel like that car salesman that chased me around the dealership saying, are you ready to buy a car? Would you like to buy this car? What do you think of this car? Can I take you for a test drive? Blah, blah, blah. Or the furniture person that chases you around the furniture store and you're like, look, dude, when I'm like ready to buy something, I will come and see you. Lay off. Let me just look around. You have had those experiences. All of us have. And when you find that you're selling something, I think that scenario brings a lot of people the nerves of like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be that person, where people go running when they're like, uh-oh, here comes Lisa, she's selling us some Avon. No, I want you to take, right now, this is going to help you, take the word sales off the table. You know you're selling Avon, but let's just take the word off the table. Instead of selling, I want you to start thinking of it as sharing, okay? You are sharing several things. You are sharing the benefits, you're sharing the savings, you are building relationships with people. You want to sell benefits of the products as well. So that brings me to a scenario that I want to give you in regards to selling benefits. So again, maybe it's late at night, you're having your downtime, because in this business, of course, you gotta learn to shut it off at a certain time and have family time, because a lot of the reasons that you started the business to begin with is to be able to have more time with your family. You have to have business hours and you have to have family time. So in the evening, maybe you're done for the day, or you know, maybe you're like me sometimes, where you knew you had to get some books stamped and you are watching Netflix and you're stamping books while, you know, you're double doing things, okay? You're maximizing your time. So sometimes it happens, but also gotta have your downtime. So let's say you're just up late at night and you're perusing the channels, and all of a sudden QVC comes on, a Home Shopping Network, or just an info commercial comes on, and you just stop. You weren't gonna stop because you're trying to get to something good like Lifetime, or I don't know, Family Feud late at night. You're trying to find something good, and all of a sudden this info commercial just grabs your attention, and the next thing you know, you are about to dial and order it. I know it's happened to you because it's happened to me. Okay, now what was it about the people in that info commercial that made you want to pick up the phone, or you did pick up the phone and order those huggable hangers? That was me. I did huggable hangers. Because they were really cool and had benefits, but they sold you benefits. They were energetic. They were excited about what they were selling, and they got everybody's like emotion involved in that info commercial. They had Sally over there, and Sally was, you know, doing the demo. Let's use a mop, for example. And she was using that darn mop and showing everybody how simple, oh, it's easy to mop, and wow, I don't have to break my back, and oh my gosh, it's that easy to clean. You mean I don't have to buy refills? Yes, Sally, that's a cost save. You will never have to buy refills again. Do you know what that could save you in 1 year by using our special mop here that you could just machine wash? So there's a benefit. You're hearing this, and then you're like, oh, it doesn't hurt Sally's back. I got back trouble, man. That's not gonna hurt my back. And then the next thing you know, they're like, and it's portable. It folds up into this tiny thing. You're like, dang, I don't have a lot of space. I live in an apartment. That's perfect. And the benefits just keep coming. And the person is listening like, you know what? I need this in my life. Now, they may have 10 mops in their closet that they're not currently using or that they've tried, but this particular mop has sold them, and they are dialing and they are ordering because they sold the benefits. They sold all the things that that person was watching. They touched on all those things that they want the audience to hear, okay? So let's use that scenario when it comes to selling Avon. We are not selling Avon. We are building relationships, and we are selling the benefits of the product. So let's use mascara, for example. Your customer is currently buying mascara, and she is spending $30 for a tube of department store mascara, and she really likes it. She loves it, but she doesn't like the price tag. Price tag's a little pricey. So here you are, you're selling Avon. You're like, how can I convert that person to buying my mascara without being salesy? So you ask her, you know, hey, Susan, I know you really, really love your such and such mascara, and you've been buying it for years and years, but if I could show you a mascara that does everything that you love about yours to try. And I've got it on sale for $6.99 right now. Would you be interested in taking one from me to tell me what you think about it? Do you know how many people will be like, well, I really love my brand though. Well, you know, what are the benefits you love most about that mascara that you get? Well, I mean, it makes my lashes long, it doesn't have fallout, the volume is amazing, I feel like I have falsies on, but like it doesn't have that clumpy look. I mean, she starts telling you the benefits. Then you could say, well, our such and such mascara, you know, has this, and you start telling the benefits. It's nourishing and it's, you know, long lasting and there's no fallout. And guess what? I can save you about $20 or whatever it is, okay? They're gonna be like, well, sure, I'll take one from you. Let's try it. So you get an order for it, okay? So that's what I want you to start doing. 1, mindset, change it, work on it. If it's something that you've always been negative about things, you know, you need to really just work on that. 2, get your feet to the street, get off the couch, start making your plans, make them the days before if you've got families and little children to get your goals out there. And 3, don't have to feel salesy. Think about those relationships, the building of the benefits, how you're going to really engage people to want your product. You've got to be excited about it and you've got to share the benefits. One more quick scenario with that would be pictures that you see like on Facebook or Instagram, and it's lips or something, and they've got this new gloss, and oh my God, it's 3D and it's amazing and it's shiny, and they've got all the models doing the whole look at my lips like kind of thing, and it's amazing. And then you look at the price and you're like, oh my gosh, I want that. It's moisturizing, it's this. Find one of ours and say, I can save you money. That one was $19.99. You have to put the sealer on it or whatever it happens to be. I'm not naming names, but there's different ones out there. And then you find something of ours that's comparable and say, hey, how would you like to try one of these? I can save you some money. Let me know what you think. We got a 90-day satisfaction guarantee, no questions asked, either money back or I'll get you something else. But you got nothing to lose to try it, except for your wallet will be a little bit, have a little more money in it when you get it from me versus there. So, you know, why not try one? So again, listen to your customers' needs, sell those benefits, build those relationships. And I think that's 3 of the top reasons that you may not be selling a lot of Avon, is because your mindset's not there, you're not actually getting out there and doing it, and you're feeling salesy. Maybe you're feeling salesy and you need to just take that out of your whole mindset and start thinking about those relationships. All right, guys, well, I hope this was a helpful one to you. Again, if you like this video, be sure to share it with your friends, share it with your team, share it with your districts, and don't forget, subscribe down below, please. Like this video, give me some thumbs up, let me know. And if you want to see different content, you know, post it down below on my channel. I do read all comments and like to know what people are looking to learn and train on and tips, and that's what I'm here for. So you guys have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.